My wife is in the kitchen wrapping a gift. Ribbon winds between her fingers into a perfect bow. It's the third time today she's checked her phone. I lean against the doorframe, drinking coffee. She doesn't look up. Keep tomorrow night free, she says. I booked that steakhouse you like. I grunt in acknowledgement. Last week she forgot our anniversary. Last month she missed our son's parent-teacher meeting. Lately she says sorry more often than good morning. The next afternoon she showers. Her makeup is more careful than usual. The perfume is new. As she adjusts the strap of her dress in the mirror, her phone vibrates on the kitchen counter. The screen lights up. A new message, 7 works. Can't wait to see you. She grabs the phone. Her fingers fly as she types a reply. Then she turns to me and smiles, the expression a little tight. Your gift's on the nightstand, she says. See you at the restaurant? I might be just a little late. How late is a little? Half an hour. Something came up at the office. She picks up a paper bag from the couch. Not my gift. The logo is from a men's clothing store. I saw their catalog in the mail last week. She said junk mail was so annoying. Her heels click fast as she heads out the door. I sit on the couch until 6:50. The gift is a dark blue tie. I put it back in the box. On the drive to the steakhouse, I see her car going the opposite direction. There's a blurred silhouette in the passenger seat. I order dinner for 2. I finish it alone. The waiter looks sympathetic while boxing up the leftovers. I drive home. Her car still isn't back. At 2 in the morning, a key turns in the lock. She takes off her shoes quietly. When she sees me sitting in the dark living room, she jumps. The restaurant, she starts. I went. I say, steak was good. The paper bag she had earlier is gone. In its place is a small new shopping bag from a jewelry store. She shifts it behind her. Sorry, she says. The client. It's fine. I stand up. Get some sleep. The next week she's unusually attentive. Breakfast appears on the table. She suggests taking our son to the zoo over the weekend. On Wednesday night she brings home 2 concert tickets. The date is next month. Making it up to you, she says, kissing my cheek. I've been awful lately. In the trash, I see shredded pieces of a credit card statement. One scrap shows the jewelry store's name. Another amount matches the logo from that men's clothing store. On Friday she says she has to work late. I say okay. After she leaves, I drive downtown. I sit for an hour in a cafe across from the jewelry store. When she comes out, she's not alone. The man is young, wearing a well-fitted coat, smiling. She hands him a small bag. He looks inside, then wraps an arm around her waist. They walk into the hotel next door. I finish my coffee and go home. She gets back at 11. There's a faint red mark on her neck. She says mosquitoes are terrible this time of year. On the night of the concert next month, she wears the red dress I like. Before we leave, she takes a call. She turns her back to me and speaks softly for a long time. When she hangs up, she's biting her lip. There's something, she says. You should go, I say, nodding the dark blue tie. I'm allergic to classical music anyway. She freezes. But, really, I smile. Have fun. She comes home very late that night. I'm sitting up in bed reading. Her shower takes longer than usual. When she comes out, her eyes are a little red. She lies down with her back to me. He's mad, she whispers, thinking I'm asleep. He says I always make him wait. I don't answer. Soon her breathing evens out, pretending. The next day I move into the guest room. She asks why. I say my snoring is disturbing her sleep. She stands in the doorway watching me for a long time. I don't look up. She starts breaking more and more promises. Not to me. The concert tickets expire in a drawer. The zoo trip stays forever at next weekend. The notification sound of new messages on her phone goes off from morning to night. Sometimes she replies with a smile. Sometimes she slams the bedroom door. Once I hear her crying on the balcony while on the phone. I need time, she says. You can't keep pushing me like this. That night at dinner, her ring is gone. There's a faint pale band on her left ring finger. 3 months later, I hand her the divorce papers. She stares at the pages for a full 5 minutes. You know, she says. Know what? I ask. She doesn't answer. She signs. The day she moves out, she looks back once. The house is half empty. My bags are packed too. I'm getting ready to sell it. A year later, a friend tells me she's single. The man started talking about marriage after her divorce, then suddenly cut off contact. Supposedly he met someone younger. Sometimes I think about that perfect bow in the kitchen. She wrapped it so carefully, afraid the gift might get damaged before it arrived. She just never figured out who it was for. Or maybe she knew exactly who it was for.